What is going on, my peoples? I get that from C Nasty. Hi C, if you ever watch this, I love your videos. Anyways, it's Ravenous KELLS, guys, and my goodness. So my voters ballot just came in today, and one of the most ridiculous questions were mind-blowing to me because I was voting, marking my little line for what I say yes or no to, or who I want for federal and federal, state, whatnot, whatever. And God, I swear to Jesus, Proposition. If you guys have not heard of Proposition 29, where for every cigarette pack that you buy, $1 goes or goes to cancer research. Now, I don't know if it's just me or do you guys find that really odd? Like, it's very contradicting because they're basically allowing people to buy cigarettes or encouraging people or letting people think that it's okay to buy cigarettes, like for those who are actually really addicted to cigarettes. And they'll go into the store and be like, I want to get a pack of cigarettes today, but my wife or my husband, whatever, tells me to cut down, and I feel really bad for buying cigarettes. But I guess I won't feel that bad because $1 goes into cancer research. You guys get what I'm saying? And if anything, if I don't even understand why the fuck this is a proposition. Like, that's really really stupid. Like, whoever came up with this, I just want to fucking slack. Oh my god, I don't even want to say it because what if like somehow they find me and they like sue me or some shit. Nah, they won't. Fuck you guys, whoever fucking came up with that shit. It's so bullshit. Like, I have no idea what was going on in your head when you were thinking that, hey guys, that's like fucking saying, oh, we'll sell condoms, and for every condoms that, or no, not just condoms, but like, let's say like weird like pills or birth control pills or something. For every pill that they buy, it goes to $1 goes to an organization to help prevent kids from having sex or something, or from having sex without condoms or something. It's like, what the fuck? People are gonna have sex regardless. But then with the whole cigarette situation, like, people, in my eyes, it's like way worse because there are people who are like addicted to that shit. And I know my dad, he's been smoking for years, ever since I was born. So it's been more than 19 years, almost 20. And it really makes me sad because, it's almost an incentive for people to go out and buy cigarettes and to think that it's okay because, oh, it's not that bad. $1 goes to cancer research. And that's dumb. That's like prolonging cancer, basically. Because we all know that, okay, even in the proposition, it didn't like specify what kind of cancer, but it's so broad, it's just cancer. But we all know that smoking can give you lung cancer, and it's so dumb because it's like, instead of completely cutting off selling cigarettes, like making it like completely like illegal, like we shouldn't have cigarettes or something, instead they're like, oh, let's add on to it so people will buy more of it, and we'll make this a proposition so that people will be okay with buying cigarettes because $1 is going to fucking cancer research. Oh my god. This, I don't know if you guys feel this way, but I feel so like mind fucked right now. I'm just like, why the fuck? And if anybody says yes to this shit, it's like, wow, what the hell is wrong with you guys? And so that's another thing, cigarettes, okay? We all know that shit is bad for you. Your breath fucking smells like dog shit after you're done smoking like at least half of that stuff, or even half the pack. And we know it causes lung cancer. We know that it can make your fucking, or give you gum disease, and obviously your teeth won't look so nice when you smile. And I don't know if a lot of you guys know this, but it can also cause blindness. And ever since I was younger, I always stole my dad's cigarette packs, and I'd be like, stop smoking these things, you're gonna die. And then he's like, I'm old, I'm gonna die anyways. And I'm like, what kind of fucking, and he tells me, don't smoke, don't you ever smoke, it's not good for you, blah blah blah. And I'm like, Dad, you smoke all the damn time. And I'm not gonna lie, I have done, smoked a couple of times cigarettes, but I have never smoked weed. And yeah, that's kind of weird, right? I've tried cigarettes, but I've only done it because I was either pissed off at something or I just wanted to do it because I was like, ugh, I'm so angry at the world, smoke. But I'm not like that anymore. And it's nasty. When I've tried it for the very first time, it was like puff puff, and it was like, wow, this tastes like shit. Why the fuck am I doing this? And sure, it hasn't done much damage to me, but for all those people out there who really do take smoking seriously and they smoke religiously and they cannot like go through a day without smoking, oh my god, this proposition is gonna fuck them up even more. It's gonna really make them think that it's okay in their minds, that it's okay to buy more cigarettes. It's okay, it's okay, it's okay. Do you guys know what that's like? That's really gonna fuck people up. And if you guys are over the age of 18 and you guys can vote, I suggest you guys put a fucking line across the no and be like, no, fuck this, and at the bottom of the paper, do what I did, right? Fuck you, whoever came up with this shit. No, I'm just kidding, because they have your address and they will fucking like probably really sue you or get your ass in trouble, and that would not be cool. So yeah, cigarettes. It's a huge turnoff for me, or even for most girls, and I know that a lot of my guy friends say that it's a super fucking turnoff. I'm swearing a lot, I'm sorry, but I'm just in the mood because it's just an expression right now. I'm just so angry at this thing. This stupid proposition, like who the hell came up with this? Jesus. Okay, but anyways, it's really unattractive. Like, I know a lot of my guy friends say that, oh, when I see a girl smoking, it's nasty. And I'm like, why? A lot of guys smoke. And they're like, because people just shouldn't smoke in general. When you're like putting that in your mouth and you're like inhaling all that like disgusting stuff that can give you all sorts of like badness, you know, there's nothing good that comes out of it except for maybe you feel a little bit less stressed. But we all know that there are a lot of things that can make us feel less stressed, such as playing video games. Not Modern Warfare 3, because that shit will make you rip your hair out. And playing a sport, reading a book. How can you get angry if you read a book? I don't understand. Like, I highly doubt that would happen unless you're reading about something like super serious. I don't know. So yeah, if you guys, I highly encourage people. Well, I'm guessing a lot of you guys are younger than I am, and I really encourage you guys to get involved with politics, because that's another thing. A lot of people are so distracted from technology, like, you know, from Facebook and networking and all YouTube, and your main source is seriously YouTube, and you don't know what's going on with the world. You don't know who's running for president. You don't know who's doing this and that, and it's sad. And I'm not saying I know every single thing, but I'm actually, you know, kind of interested, and I'm going to be more serious about it because I care about who's going to lead the world and what kind of people are going to make a difference in the world. And it seems like politicians play that role, like a big role in, you know, civil rights and stuff. So if you guys, you know, you live in this world, it's your world too, and it's not just mine. And if you guys are like the type of people who say, oh, I'm not going to vote, I don't care about politics, it's stupid. Well, it's not, because if you're the type to complain about graffitiing a wall and you're getting arrested for it, and you're like, why the fuck am I getting arrested? Well, you know, it wasn't always, you know, against the law. It wasn't always vandalism or whatever. It can be considered art, you know, but you have to choose the people who will change that. So for those who aren't involved in politics, seriously, get involved. Get to know who wants to run for president and what they're like. And don't vote for people just because they look good or whatever. Like, some people want to vote for Romney because they're like, oh yeah, he looks good, I like his tie, oh, he's white, so I'm gonna, you know, it's like, no, be educated. Like, I can tell you right now, like half of the Americans, or maybe less than half or more than half, but I just know it's a lot, don't really know who they're voting for. Sure, they watch, like, they look at ads and stuff, but how do you know that these ads can be so sure that they're so promising and this and that? What you really need to like do is you need to fucking look shit up, and you need to watch their little presentations and their speeches about what they're gonna do. But I know even then it seems like you can't tell if they're serious about what they're trying to do for the world. And I understand that that's really tough, but it's better it's way better than to not vote at all, than to not participate in the world that you live in, and then to sit back and complain about the laws and how unfair this and that is. No, you need to not do that and instead read. Read what's going on, research, blah blah blah. Just like if you were to smoke cigarettes, I suggest you learn what the hell you're smoking first. And that same goes for everything. If you want to know what, like in my other video, if you're gonna use iPods, you better fucking know where that shit comes from, because otherwise you look like a stupid ass just using it and you're like, oh yeah, my iPod's so cool, it's like made in America. No, it's not. But yeah, I think I've ranted on a little bit too long, so I'm going to end it here, and I hope you guys do not smoke cigarettes, and I hope that you guys now know what Proposition fucking 29 is, and I hope that you guys will be encouraged to vote. It's a lot of topics today, probably just 3. Alright, have a great day, guys.